Hello, my name's Fabian. I'm out here in Ohio. We're going to be doing a review video today for tree stuff. And today I'm going to be talking about the CMI RopeJack. This is a great tool for pre-tensioning, or even if you just want to get slack out of your rope system. Like if rigging, mainly I use this for rigging. You can use this as a come-along for, pulling over a tree the same way. You just have to have some kind of friction device to capture the progress as you're cranking this down. I kind of don't like using this as a come-along because it's got these teeth, like this cam with the teeth in it. So if you're really trying to pull over something really, like, leaning hard, you might start tearing your rope because of the spikes in there. So that's the only reason why I kind of don't like using it for that. I'd rather just get out like a 5-to-1 or something and use that if I'm in that kind of scenario. But today I'm going to show, like, how we're going to pre-tension this rope. I've got a block that's set up there in the tree, and then I have it tied up to a limb over the house, and we're just going to kind of demonstrate how this can pre-tension and like pull and lift the limb if it's a bigger limb, or you just need to get that slack out of your rope just to make sure you have enough. So really, you just anchor it to the top of your quarter wrap like that. I'm going to pull some slack through on the rope. We won't pull all of it through because it's small limbs. So we want to demonstrate how this actually works. Because I'm pretty sure I could lift that limb by myself and somebody else could too, if you had an extra person. But this is super easy. You just slide your rope up in there. Close your cam. Open this one up. And then here's your handle to just go ahead and pre-tension. So I'm going to take this off. This is a lot easier with 2 people to run this device. But it is possible with 1 person. It's just a little bit harder. So as you can see, the rope starts to feed through. As I'm cranking down on this, I pull on the rope as well, and it feeds that progress through. And because of these cams, they capture your progress as well. They don't allow the rope to keep sliding through. But with this extra friction here, you could let this go, but these cams are going to catch the rope right away, no matter what. So, but you don't want that to happen, because then this is really hard to get off. So that's another thing, is make sure when you are pre-tensioning, I'm going to show you how to take this off. You want to make sure you don't have it pre-tensioned so tight to where you can't pull this thing down to be able to release these cams. So, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to video up there, and we're going to watch this limb kind of move up back to the rigging point as I'm cranking down on it. So right now, I'm cranking down with the RopeJack, and you can kind of see that rope moving and that limb moving. It's lifting up a bit. We won't go too much because it's a little limb. We don't want to break it. But you can kind of see how that progress is being captured and how that rope is being pre-tensioned. So now, if you're up there, you can let that branch swing over the house or whatever you're trying to accomplish, with pre-tensioning your rope. So now, I'll show you how to take this off once you got that enough pre-tension that you need, whatever the case is. Like, you go ahead and when you do your last crank, you want to throw a bite over your peg to capture that progress. Because if you don't, then your rope's going to want to feed back through, and it's going to jam up these cams. So when you have it cranked down, this comes loose now. So now you can open up this bottom one. You want to start with the bottom one first. That's going to be your main one that's going to help you getting released. So now this is released. Now you can see the tension comes off of here. I can pop that right off. And there we go. We're ready. You can take this all the way off if you want. Most of the time I'll leave it on there, because most of the time you're not trying to let your piece run. But if you do need to let your piece run, then you can easily just take it off. Come over here, take your bite off of your peg, and then now you're ready to rig. And now, say you put too much pre-tension on it, you could let some of your tension out, and you're ready to go and keep rigging. But, yep, that's the CMI RopeJack. Find that tree stuff, great tool for pre-tensioning your ropes, especially if you're negative rigging. And we all know rope stretch, so I like using this when I'm negative rigging just to get as much of the stretch out of the rope as I can. So when that piece comes down, all that force, it'll just not be as much, especially if you're in tight quarters. That helps a lot, in my opinion. But yep, that's CMI RopeJack.